sure there's enough to change the referee's mind.
There's never a flicker of emotion on the face of Carlo Ancelotti.
Just the eyebrow, isn't it? The eyebrow's always there. It's always there.
Big up, big up, big up, big up everybody, big up YouTube. Respect and heal up to all the subscribers. Old and new, respect to everybody who watching the channel. If you're watching this video, click the like button. It helps the channel, it helps me, it supports me. Anyway, I'm in Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm at a pilot. And what it's now 10:30 p.m. and today is Saturday, April 19th. So you know why I'm making this video right now is that I'm kind of worrying. I'm gonna say, you know what, let me document this situation. Anyway, I reach this location about 5:30 this evening. When I reach, all the parking spots, the free parking spots were taken up, and only reserved spots were here. So I was say, all right, I'm gonna wait to see if anybody pull out of the free parking spot. So I was parked over that side. As you can see, there was other trucks like that one parked over there as well. So anyway, about half an hour ago, about 10 o'clock, a lady come knock me up, a security lady. Nice, pleasant lady, and I was also nice and pleasant. She said, boy, over here is no parking. But I made sure to look to see if there were no parking signs. And that white truck was there before when I just came, and a bobtail was in front there. And that green one was also in front of me. Anyway, she said to me, well, I told her that I'm waiting to see if I can get a free parking spot in the free area. And she said, all right. Well, anyway, there were some bobtails over in the reserve side here. And she said, okay, she's going to move one of the bobtails and that I should take the reserve spot. So I said to her, I said, miss, I can't afford a reserve spot, you know. And she says, okay, I can take the spot. So she asks one of the bobtail out of the reserve spot to come out of the spot and tell me to take the spot. So I'm kind of wondering if that, you know, she might come off duty and then somebody else come on duty and then say I can't stay in the reserve spot, or somebody buy that spot and come and then I have to move. I don't know the procedure, so I'm a bit worried. But anyway, it is what it is. I just try and follow the rules out here. I don't want to be in any problems. So, all in all, it was a nice week. Yeah, a very productive week for me. The most productive week ever since being at Schneider. I do actually 2,800 and some bits miles this week. And I did it without any effort, because I basically didn't get much running around as it relates to getting a load, quick pick up and move again and thing. You know, last week I had a lot of live loads and all them things, and it slowed me down. So I guess they make it up for it this week. So it was a very productive week. I went to Texas for the first time. Did 2 trips from, I think it's from where to where? Let me see. Remember from I'm getting old and I can't remember things so easily nowadays. From Missouri, yes. I did 2 trips from Missouri to Texas, and I did 1 trip from Illinois to Texas, and then back to Missouri. Yeah, that back to Missouri, and then to Texas, and then now I'm here in I pick up from Texas and went to Tennessee, and then from Tennessee here to in Jacksonville, Florida. So it was a lovely week, you know. Best one for me already, you know. So what is going on?
Hey, boss.
Yeah, bro.
Do you have a pilot card or no?
Yeah.
I'm trying to book a shower.
Yeah, I could help you.
Is it a limited shower you have or no?
I don't know if it's unlimited, but I can assist you with a shower.
Can you book me a shower if you don't mind?
I can come in there and do it for you. I don't know how to book it, but I could come and just
Or you can book by the phone or something?
I don't know how to do it. I've never done it that way before.
Oh.
So if you,
I don't want to bother you. I don't want to go outside. It's okay. I think
I don't know. You know how to do it by the phone?
I don't have a pilot shower. I have a lock card.
You know how, if I give you the phone, you know how to do the booking?
You have the app?
Yeah.
Pilot? Yeah, you could.
Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, based on how my week went, right? I'm just going to do a quick follow-up based on my last video that we were discussing about trucking pay and working at these big food franchise, right? We already established what the starting pay there was and things. So this week I worked 55 and call it 56 hours. So I did 16 hours extra. Right? I drove for 56 hours basically. Right? And I did about the total mileage is 2,900, not 2,800 and whatever. It's total 2,900 actual work miles. So my gross there for the week is $1,400. So I guess after, I don't know how much tax you're gonna take out that, but I'm sure if I was working at one of those food franchise locations, I doubt I could have grossed that amount working 56 hours. I doubt it. Right? So I say that to say this. I strongly don't believe that trucking is at the lowest based on how some are making it out to be. And I'm talking about drivers who are just coming into the system. They are making it seem so bad, and I believe it's because they are not putting in the minimum required hours of driving, while they are seeing those kind of paychecks that they're on the internet all about complaining about. Because I'm not doing anything extra. Yeah, I'm not grinding it out here. I just drive based on how I feel. If I feel like to stop early, I stop early. If I feel like to drive and from the sun rises to the sunset, I just do that. You know, I'm not under any pressure. And guys, you know, I must say this. I was thinking of leaving Schneider and to go to for another company. I was even thinking of to go to Super Eagle. Yeah, I want to be my own boss. I want to be my own have my own well, I wouldn't call it authority, but just to be my own boss, being able to book my own loads, go where I want to go, when I want to go. Right? So I was thinking of leaving Schneider come next month to go to Super Eagle, but I thought it through, and I think it would be best that I stay with Schneider and try go on to their owner operator program and get a SFI lease truck. But before I get there, even if I were to stay as a company driver, I have been doing some research on other companies like Martin Transport, Stevens Transport, some others. Those two specifically that might pay more per mile. But listen, I'm hearing stories of these guys, drivers who drive for them, are being like people are on their back constantly. That is not so here at Schneider. Yeah, I'm under no pressure. Yeah, I'm under no pressure. Yeah, I drive. All they ask is that you deliver the load on time, and you get you get a good window most of the time, 90% of the time, in which to drop your loads. It is up to you, the driver, now to try and get there a day before or whatever the case is, couple hours before, so that you can get on to your next load. So if there comes a week you feel like, oh, I want to relax a bit this week, so I'm just going to go there within the time period that I'm given to drop the load, you can just do that. For example, you get a load on Monday and it drops Wednesday. But if you drive, for example, 10 hours on Monday and probably another 5-6 hours on Tuesday, you drop that load on Tuesday instead of on Wednesday, you know. But if you feel like, oh, I want to run it easy this week, you can probably just do that in the 3 days. Just an example. So yeah, I'm looking on a lot of things. Plus, Schneider takes care of maintenance. Maintenance is your the snap of a finger. Yeah, and I'm thinking, yo, sometimes is stay with the broom that you know sweep the corner best. Another Jamaican talk. Yeah, stay with the broom that you know sweep the corner best. A new broom sometimes is not broken in, you know, to get into those little crevices and cracks. So, you know, you might just give up one thing. Yeah, the money look a bit better there, but you don't know what you have to do, what you're going to have to endure to earn that money. So I think I'm gonna be at Schneider a bit longer, but more so on their owner operator side, because I'm basically now driving like a regional driver, covering the eastern section of the US, and I want to go everywhere. So I think the lease program would I'm going to try that. So anyway, guys, this is just a quick video. As I say, I'm a bit tired, so I had to do something. So guys, again, thank you for liking, thanks for subscribing, and look out for the next video. I'm going to try to make something good for the next video. So peace, see you in the next video.